are in correct order. The reason is, as creative people, we're very nonlinear. So we had to get our thoughts, and then in our constant conundrum of fighting our own selves, we immediately tried to put them in a sequential order that made sense to the rest of the planet. So,
good luck.
Yeah. Number one.
Is this going to be about the worms again?
Actually, Jack, I do have something for you. It's on Florida boa constrictors, but we'll get there. Yeah, one that ate you. So, back to number one. We need to catch up to our own technology. Again, as everyone else has said from the previous groups very well, real-time payment. You know, and that'll also involve us changing the way we count. And we don't have to go down that rabbit hole right now, but we all understand what that means. An example of catching up to our own technology. If a person takes a check on Friday, Saturday morning mails the check in, Monday it gets upstairs and they say, oops, they dated that for Monday. You know what happens to that sale, right? Out she goes. But the technology that we currently have and are currently using in at least 5 divisions, if they took that very check and hung on to it till next Friday and entered it online, it goes for the week previous. So we're already having troubles with ourselves. We're not as fast as our own technology. We need to catch up. We already have great things going on here. Let's clean up our act in that area. Number 2, real-time tracking comes back as an addendum to number 1. Therefore, commissions, bonuses, we just might have to change the way some of the bonus structure gets set up, and then we figure out also what's the bottom line that's important to us. To everyone in this room, it's net gain, right? Maybe we need to get our field reps thinking in the same way, but using technology to do it. Number 3, I've had a good experience to work in a couple of remote states. One's Alaska, one is Montana. Both have had very successful fax alerts where they hit an SIC code, there was trouble in the construction industry, all the members faxed this in. Well, now, as David was talking about, imagine being able to have that kind of testimony via video off of your cell phone, sending it in, rather than those 120 faxes to the state office, 1,000 little videos by 15 different reps in how many different doors in a day. And that's where we are right now technologically, that we can do to be quite helpful to SPP and FPP. So that's where we're headed. Number 4, live feeds, a go-to-meeting concept. How many times do our field reps say, local Rotary wants me to speak, but I'm really not very comfortable with that, and we already have a lot of policies in place. Imagine a go-to-meeting then with your public policy person, or some type of Skype type feed where there would be interaction with that local small-town chamber, especially where we're most successful, which is in the most rural states. And our people don't or can't spend the time and money to get out to those small towns where we're best liked. Number 5, revamp or revise the NOM program. And that was just kind of some free thinking there, and we'll talk about that a little further in just a second. Number 6, before you show up for referral selling, perhaps with mid-caps, we could email or call and say to someone, because of all the great stuff we currently have again, check out this link. And then now they know why you're coming, and maybe with the use of technology at the end is the rep saying, look forward to meeting you. That's all stuff that we currently have. Number 7, different levels of presentation with technology. In other words, dependent upon that person's need. Maybe it's an intro, maybe it's the whole darn thing from a remote avenue. Imagine telling someone, I want you to look at the at this PowerPoint with me. I'm on slide 1, I'm on slide 2. Or you go through NFIB's link and you go right to something where it's dog and pony show and we can take them straight on through. We started doing that a couple of years ago with a kind of a sub-website for the employees, right? But we just, as we change marketing people, we've changed some of those things. And that happens every couple years. Number 8, do not fear those that report to us because their technology is superior. Like we said earlier, and this is to Jack's BOA point, they're finding each other and they're propagating. They
Really?
they are helping one another with technology.
I told you to come out.
Yeah. Whether or not we know it, our reps, especially Post 101, are talking, and they're sharing some great stuff. Rather than fear them or paint them into a box, let's use that. That's it.